Hello photography fans, welcome to another video related to film photography, classic cameras. Today I would like to talk to you about fixing old film holders or plate holders. I happen to have few 5x7 plate holders, film holders that I got from my 5x7 Corona view camera, and they're fine. They're nice and clean. They're good condition plate holders. But what I've noticed upon inspection is that the hinging tape right here, that little piece here, that is not light tight. It leaks light like crazy. So in order for this thing to be reusable again, I have to fix it. And what's the best way to fix it? Well, I did some research on the internet, and I first considered electrical tape, and I considered electrical cloth tape. But I've heard that there's a better solution, and I went that route. I went to my local art supply store, and I got a roll of this book repair tape. It's used to repair the spine of any book, and it holds pretty good. It's like a duct tape, but more flexible. It's light tight, and you can use it for spines, and if it works for spines, it will work for plate holders. It will work on any plate holders, 5x7, 8x10, doesn't matter. There are other things that you may need, some tools that you may need to help with the installation. I've already done one just to make sure that I don't look like a stupid ass when I do it on the camera and it doesn't work. So I'll put this away and I'll grab a new one, and I'll be resealing this one. What else do you need? Well, you need a tape. You need an X-Acto knife. I got this really fancy X-Acto knife for $3. It came with this fancy cap. You need a wife or a girlfriend. Reason, unless of course you prefer something else, because you're gonna need some nail polish remover or some kind of alcohol to clean the residue from the old tape. I happen to have that on. That's what I'm going to use. I don't care what you use. And you need a beverage to help with installation. And here I'm using Angry Orchard apple cider beverage. So it's alcoholic beverage. And then you need some old plate holders. First thing you need to do is remove. Oh, I need some sandpaper. First, you need to remove the old tape. So you basically slide the dark slide out just a bit on both sides. Okay, and this thing just flops open like that. And then what you'll do, you just grab your X-Acto knife and get to the corner. Well, I thought the beverage would help, but it's actually not helping with my concentration here. So what you want to do is grab that corner so you can start peeling off the old tape. You could probably reseal on the old tape, but why do job half-ass if you can do it right? Well, what I'll do, I'll just cut it. When you cut it, these little pieces just come out. Just grab the edge, there you go, and peel as good as you can. Oh, son of a gun. This old crusty tape. You have to understand, if no one resealed this, since it was new, these plate holders are probably 90 years old. So you just grab this. See, the other one went pretty easy. So you just grab it and try to pull it. There you go. So this old tape comes off. You just clean off the fibers from the old tape and the residual tape. Okay, put it on the side. And you flip it over. And you grab the second one and repeat the process. This one's not as stubborn, so it peels easier. And then you have the spine portion of your plate holder, and that should peel very easy, as you can see. Now you're left with this crusty old tape residue. So what you do is grab some fine sandpaper and you just smooth it out to get rid of some of the old tape, the adhesive. Alright, and then you grab these little tabs, the actual light traps, and you send those so it's nice and smooth. We get rid of any extra tape that's stuck to the. And then you grab your little cotton ball. I happen to use whatever my wife uses, and you just clean off the rest of the adhesive, all adhesive. And probably something different than cotton ball would work better, like maybe a sponge or a sponge nose, because the acetone, whatever the hell that is, will eat through cotton, but maybe cotton cloth. So, and then you just clean here along the edge. And let this acetone or polish remover evaporate a bit, so it's not really wet when you apply the new tape. And make sure you don't put it on your dinner table because it will eat through lacquer, and then you're done, buddy. She won't let you play with cameras no more. Cheers. That's pretty good stuff. Anyways, that's pretty dry. That's dry as well. So now what you'll do is this: you put it back together the way it was. Snaps in place like that, and you push the dark slide back in. See? Yeah. You probably wonder what's that white stuff there. That's my paper negative. Yeah, I started shooting paper negatives, and I'll be doing a separate video on that. But that's something that pulled me in. It's very addictive. It's more addictive than buying cameras, because you can get some cool results from paper negatives. It's still some stubborn. See, it's the beer talking. Some. It's still some stubborn tape residue that don't want to cooperate. Anyways, it's gone now. Put it back together like that. You close the dark slide. This is my homemade dark slide because this plate was missing one. So you just line them up. You see that the spine here, along with these light traps, it's got to be lined up. So just line it up, put them aside. Shake some of that crap off, and then you grab your tape. And after I do this, I'll speak about the tape a little bit because that's something. And you peel off, I don't know, what's that, 6 inches, 7 inches. It's like a duct tape. It cuts easily, it tears easily. And then you grab this and you just place it along the edge. Okay, just like that. And then you just press it down like that a few times. And then you press it onto first light trap. Make sure that it's nice and smooth. There's no buckling or bulging or anything. Press it down just like that. Turn it over. Do the same thing here. Press it down nicely. Smooth it out. Alright. Looking good. Now you go out and shoot. Now you grab your X-Acto knife and trim it. So I start from this side. You just go into the groove like this, like this, like this. Then you go along the spine like this, across the spine rather. You go like this, go like this. Then you go in this groove here, then along this edge, now in this groove here, and along the spine, now across the spine. And then you gently peel it off. That's the scrap you're peeling. If you did a good job cutting it, it will peel off and leave nice sealed spine. Now you grab your fingers again. Unless they're attached to your body, then you don't grab them, then you just use them. Press it down really firmly. Just cut my finger. A thumb, not a finger. And hey presto, you got your nicely resealed spine on your plate holder or film holder. I don't know why I keep saying plate holder. But anyways, let's test it. So you just pull out the dark slide and lift it up. Ta-da! It works, mate. You probably wonder where that comes from. Well, that's from Monty Python and when Michelangelo met with Pope, and Pope asked him, how come you painted 3 Christs in the Last Supper? And he goes, well, the 2 skinny one balance out the fat one. And the Pope gets pissed and he goes, no, there was only 1 Christ. And Michelangelo goes, but it works, mate. Probably not funny. Anyways, so you just take it up to the light and you look at it. And if you can see the light and it's good, and you just close it up and then you have resealed the second plate holders and you're good to go. Now I'm gonna do the rest of them. Now this tape here, I went to my local Michael's and I asked a nice lady if she knows where I can find some cloth tape or a spine tape or hinge tape. And she looks at me, she goes, well, we don't carry anything like that. So, okay, so I drove to different town and I went to artist supply store, and it turned out it was closed. It was like 10:30 in the morning. Then I got in the car and I drove again to, I actually drove home. And then I went and drove to Hobby Lobby, and I thought, yeah, they're gonna carry cloth tape. Why wouldn't they? It's a big supply store. I got there and a nice gentleman tells me, we used to carry cloth tape, not anymore. So you SOL. And then I drove another probably 15 miles. And then I went to Blick. And Blick turned out to have book repair tape. So that's what you need. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm not really concerned with that because I'm not going to abuse these things. And I bet you it's going to last a long time. At least as long as the original. If not, then even if it lasts a year or two. For $10 or $12 I paid for this tape, you can get hundreds of these things repaired. You don't have to worry about it. So it works good. Let's try again. Pull out the dark side, lift the thing, put it to light. Nope. No light leaks. So it means that repair tape works. Alright. I got 3 more to do. And after that, I'm going to make another video. Hopefully sometime, I don't know, next week maybe. And it's going to be about paper negative. It's going to be in-depth video, and I'm going to include loading negative, cutting them, developing, shooting, contact printing, all the good stuff. It's going to be a long video, but I'll probably start shooting next week. I got my camera and behind me. It's sitting in a bag. I first needed to reseal these tape plate holders so I can start using. Start using them on my camera. My camera itself had a few light leaks, and I had to fix those with some black silicone. So, anyways, we'll thank my wife for providing this fine, nourishing nail polish remover. Nourishing, so it means my plate holder is going to be nourished. And we thank Angry Orchard Brewing Company for providing this beer, which wasn't free, but I had to pay for it. And that's all, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're going to find this a little bit useful, so you can reseal your own plate holders, whether it's 4x5, 8x10, or whatever it is that you have and use. And until next time, keep shooting film and keep it alive.